Hello, fifth grade. So today we'll be reading Be Sweet Lemonade is a Sweet Deal for the 10-Year-Old Boss. Our reading job today is to explain the relationships or interactions between two or more individuals in a historical text based on specific information in the text. Relationships. The relationship between two people is the way they feel and behave toward each other. Interactions. When one person interacts with another person, the two people affect each other's behaviors and/or conditions. Purpose. Our purpose for reading today is to learn about different ways people have helped each other. So the strategy we're going to use today is called follow the interaction. So first we'll need to look at people in the text. When did the people meet? What does one do for the other? What happens as a result of the interaction? Why is the interaction important? We'll also think about how do the people feel about each other and how do they behave around each other. Dallas. For a young businesswoman, Michaela Ulmer has made a pretty sweet deal for herself and her company. Michaela 10 is chief executive of Be Sweet Lemonade, which she started when she was 4.5. She got the idea for the company after participating in a children's business competition and a lemonade day. The national program teaches children about business by giving them confidence to open their own company. Be Sweet has been so successful that the fancy grocery store Whole Foods is now selling the drink. In March, Michaela accepted a $60,000 offer from a businessman on the television show Shark Tank. In exchange, she gave her investor 25% of Be Sweet. Shark Tank gives people the chance to get money from wealthy business people for owning part of their companies. Not bad for any young business, especially one started with a lemonade stand. So I noticed an interaction that happened here. There's an interaction between Michaela and the national program when she's 4.5 years old. The national program gives kids, Michaela to be specific, confidence to open their own business, and as a result, Michaela opens Be Sweet where she sells her lemonade drink. Now it's your turn to think. What is the relationship between Michaela and the show Shark Tank? What did the show do for Michaela? What did Michaela do for the investor? Now you're thinking about relationship and interaction. Squeezing business skills from lemons. Lemonade Day was created in 2007 by Michael Holthouse. He helped start the Houston nonprofit organization Prepared for Life. He was inspired by lessons he taught his young daughter when she set up her first lemonade stand. Last year, more than 225,000 kids from pre-kindergarten through high school in 35 U.S. cities participated. Nearly 50 cities will take part in Lemonade Day this year. Organizers are hoping eventually for 1 million lemonade stands in 100 cities. Lemonade Day teaches young people about how to run a business, said Peggy Bisulu, the executive director of Lemonade Day Greater Dallas. She said it also teaches them about the value of a dollar and offers skills they need to become successful in all areas of their lives. For example, the kids have to learn how to determine their costs and budgets for making lemonade. What I've seen a lot of times when we sit down with these kids, they want to do organic lemons and they want to have fresh raspberries in there, Bisulu said. Organic lemons are grown without chemicals. They cost more to buy because farmers grow fewer of them. When the kids figure out the numbers, they realize they would have to charge about $7 a glass to make a profit, Bessalou said. So here I notice a relationship between Michael Holthouse, his daughter, and the participants in Lemonade Day. The text says Michael was inspired by lessons he taught his young daughter. This resulted in him creating a program that helped 225,000 young people be ready to run a business. Bee stings bring research. Michaela started Bee Sweet after her family encouraged her to make a product for a children's business competition and Lemonade Day. Then 2 important events happened. First, she got stung by 2 bees in 1 week. I hated the bees, Michaela said. I would freak out, but my parents, they made me do some research on the bees, and from that research, I found out how incredibly important bees were to our world. At the same time, her great-grandmother sent Michaela's family a cookbook. It included a special lemonade recipe. I decided to create a product that helped save the bees, Michaela said. She also wanted to use her great-grandmother's recipe as well. Michaela used the original recipe, but changed it to make it her own, said her father, Theo. His official title at his daughter's company is Chief Worker Bee. Bee Sweet's flavors include mint, iced tea, and prickly pear, named after the cactus fruit. A ginger flavor was the idea of her 7-year-old brother, Jacob. He is the top salesman at his sister's company. Your turn to think. What relationship does Michaela have with her family? What did Michaela's parents do for her? What interaction did Michaela have with her grandmother, and why was that important? What is the relationship between Michaela and her brother? Give, save, spend. Michaela is the first to admit that she is still learning about money. Her parents tried to teach her good business sense and good judgment, Theo Ulmer said. They also tried to teach her to help the community. She has had a bank account since she was in kindergarten. The 3 things I do with my money even before I started with Bee Sweet was I give, save, and I spend, Michaela said. She gives to organizations that help the honeybees or to church. She saves for college. She also spends the money on fun things for herself and others like arts and craft supplies and toys. One of the first lessons Michaela learned was that to make lemonade, you have to spend money. You have to first have some money to start out, Theo Ulmer said. If you're going to spend 20, you have to earn at least 21. The $1 is called a profit, Michaela added. So I noticed the interaction between Michaela and her parents. They really pushed her to be the best business person she can be. The text says they taught her good business sense, good judgment, and she's had a bank account since she was in kindergarten. I think this interaction is important because now she knows what to do with money when she gets it. She knows she can't spend it all on fun things. She has to give some, save some, and spend some, according to the article. Time to open your Word document. Under each question, you will need to write an answer in a complete sentence. The first question, how was Michaela able to have a successful business? Your answer should sound like, Michaela was able to have a successful business by. Question 2, how did Michaela's parents support her and her business? Your answer should sound like, Michaela's parents support her and her business by. 3, how did Michaela impact the community? Your answer should sound like, Michaela impacted the community by.